All right, Lamar Jackson finally gets that elusive first playoff win after 2.5 seasons of starting. A lot of people just like to lay on to him because they didn't think he was going to be a good quarterback. And also, it's a different set of standards for black quarterbacks. But let's talk about it. Ravens win 20-13. We got off on the right foot today. The Colts jerked us yesterday. The Rams jerked us yesterday. The Bucks and the Ravens came through. And let's talk about it. In Lamar didn't throw the ball great today. Neither did Tannehill. Tannehill was 18 for 26, 165, 1 TD, 1 interception. Derrick Henry didn't do much today. 18 carries, 40 yards. And as far as receiving, A.J. Brown, 6 catches, 83 yards, 1 TD. That's what to talk about. And then Lamar threw an interception early on to Malcolm Butler. But he was 17 for 24, no TD throwing. Sacked 5 times. Tannehill was sacked once. Lamar Jackson, 16 carries, 136, 1 TD. J.K. Dobbs got in there 9 times, 43 yards, 1 TD. And, Marquise Brown was the hero, to be honest, outside of Lamar. 7 catches, 109. He had 2 carries for 19 yards. And, it was a good game in my opinion. It was way more interesting than that Hawks and that Rams game. That was just sloppy and dumb stupid quarterback play. But today, the Titans came up on a 10-0 lead in the first quarter. Then the Baltimore in the second quarter, 10-0. And from there on, the Titans didn't score nothing but a field goal in the fourth quarter, and their offense straight up stopped. They halted. And Arthur Smith, I just think he had a bad day calling plays. The Ravens didn't do nothing special. They stacked the box, man-to-man, a lot of times single high to stop Derrick Henry. And they just didn't take advantage of the man-to-man coverage. And at times, the Ravens played great man-to-man, but no double moves to get that man-to-man cover, especially on Marcus Peters. They didn't use Derrick Henry in the passing game when the running game won't work. You use the short passing game to supplement not having a running game. Didn't get him on the Texas route, an option route, swing route. Just didn't try to get him going in the passing game. And that was my biggest disgust. And they did a lot of play action, but they really never let Tannehill, get past that tight man coverage. And there was opportunities, but, without Taylor Lewan at left tackle, I guess they didn't feel comfortable letting Tannehill drive back and spread the field. But it was more about Baltimore winning this game, but Tennessee lost it a bit. And I just think the defensive coordinator dropped the ball today. The offensive coordinator dropped the ball today. They should have got Derrick Henry in the passing game. Maybe get him on the 9 route. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the backfield and just tell him to run and able just to outmuscle the back or the safety that's on him. I just thought they could have did a lot more offensively, and I thought they could have got the screen game going. A.J. Brown to get that many opportunities in the second half. Adam Humphries, they could have used him in the slot. They just stuck with the run game, and the run game didn't work. And at some point, they should have abandoned it and kind of went to the short passing game. But this type of offense match up well against Baltimore. Baltimore defense match up well against them. They stopped the run. They got after the pass. They only sacked him, one time? Hold on. He only sacked him 1 time. And it wasn't that Tannehill didn't play well and Henry couldn't get going. I just thought the offensive coordinator just got bland. He could have did some toss. He could have did some option with Tannehill and Henry. He could have got way more creative, but we all have off games. Coordinators have off games, bad game plans. In the day, the offense just got hard. And Baltimore is a good defense, and they didn't play off mode. But for Baker Mayfield to come out there and put more points up, I know they see Baltimore twice a year, but I think Tennessee beat them early this year, and Baltimore hopefully they're a hot team that can make it to the Super Bowl. But more than likely, if the Steelers lose tonight, they're going to Kansas City. And the defense in which they play in Kansas City, they got to replicate what the Raiders did. The Lions really kind of started doing that first. Even though Mahomes beat us with it last year, they started just playing two men under, 2 safeties deep, and taking away the deep shit and making Patrick Mahomes dink and Dak up the field. Shout out to Dak Prescott. And if they don't do that next week, they're going to lose. And what they got to do is run the ball, grind the clock down, forget that man-to-man defense, that single high, play 2 under, man under, mix it up every now and again. Tampa 2, cover 3, cover 4, make cover 4 look like a man matchup zone, and just go out there and just make Patrick Mahomes chuck up the field and make him make a mistake, and that's what you just got to do, in my opinion, man. But today, Lamar, he ran the ball well, but tomorrow, next week, if they play Kansas City, it's going to all be about grinding that clock down, run the ball, and snapping that ball at 1, 2, 3 seconds on the play clock, and that's what's just going to have to be done. But, Baltimore defense, the way they scheme up, they don't match up well with Kansas City. And if they defensive coordinator is not going to change some things, they're going to get blew out next week if they play Kansas City. So they just got to replicate what the Raiders did, what a lot of the teams do to them. Put your safeties back. If the run game going to beat you, so be it. And, today Lamar took off for the first touchdown for them. When people talk about Lamar, he don't have a lot of great weapons. Marquise Brown Hollywood Brown came a lot today. Andrews had an okay game. But they got to get him Julio next year, or Odell Beckham, or AJ Green, or a combination of those guys. But, Andrews had 4 catches, 41 yards on 6 targets. That's not bad as far as targets, but he's going to be important next week. And really it's going to be about J.K. Dobbs, and Hollywood Brown being electric out the backfield for them if they play Kansas City. But Baltimore played well today. Congratulations to them. They go to second round, and for them, they hot right now. They're real hot, but what's been their kryptonite has been Patrick Mahomes, boy. That's kind of been their kryptonite, and next week they got to handle their business. Like my man's in Menace to Society, I got to handle my business. They got to handle their business tomorrow. Next week, and it's gonna be about defensive really, because tomorrow all they gotta do is run the ball, play time management, keep the ball away from Patrick Mahomes. We're on the clock down. The offense can do that and not turn the ball over. Prep back for the defense. Their coordinator got to come up with the right defense, and if he don't, it's gonna be another Lamar Jackson losing to Patrick Mahomes, and people gonna beat up Lamar Jackson. But to be honest, I'm going for the black head coach. I'm going for the black quarterback. So, unfortunately, only 2 black quarterbacks left. Got to play each other next week, possibly if Cleveland lose tonight. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Baltimore 20, Tennessee 13. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All the links there. We also got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to support the channel, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We go. All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out.